Get back to the issue at hand. Does this help Donald Trump more? Is this going to help him further distance himself from Ron DeSantis?
In the long term, I don't think so. He gets a sympathy bump right now, but that's it. This is not the Alvin Bragg indictment. You heard some good legal insights from John Sale there, and so there's more substance to it. But it becomes one more example for Governor DeSantis to point out the double standard, and that's what he's been talking about. He isn't diving deep so far into this indictment, but he is saying that he will redesign the DOJ. He will depoliticize the Department of Justice and the FBI from its last, pick your number of years, 10 years of over-politicization. And this indictment is just another example of not applying the same standards to everybody in our society and for weaponizing justice against the right now.
But that's the same argument Donald Trump is making, right? And you have to wonder, how does DeSantis use this to somehow to his advantage? It sounds like the only thing he's going to say is sort of the same thing Donald Trump is saying, but Donald Trump gets the sympathy vote you're talking about. So how does it help?
So first of all, the fact that your competitor might say something doesn't make it wrong. Donald Trump actually, you look at some of the attacks he's made on Governor DeSantis, it was a whatever DeSantis did, he attacked it. He supported Disney. He attacked Governor DeSantis over COVID. This is wrong on its face, and the fact that they agree on that is fine. But the President Trump appointed Chris Wray, the person he's complaining about. He never took any steps to effectively depoliticize the Department of Justice. And on the other side, Governor DeSantis is the only person in America to ever remove a Soros prosecutor, a politically charged Soros prosecutor. He has laid out in general terms a plan for the depoliticization of the Department of Justice. And for Trump to say, I'm for that, he had for years. He didn't do it. It wasn't a new problem on his arrival. It was an evident problem on his arrival, and he did not address it.
Real quick,
Ron DeSantis will address it.
Ron DeSantis won't hit Trump over this, because it sounded for a minute like you were saying that some of these allegations were serious and concerning. We shouldn't expect Ron DeSantis to say that, right?
Well, I work with the super PAC called Never Back Down, as you'll recall. You'll probably never forget now.
I will never forget it. And I will never read teleprompter without reading it beforehand either.
I appreciate that. Yeah. But I don't have the luxury of sitting down and talking to the governor. Okay. I don't get to do that at the super PAC. I watch and listen to what he does and tie it to his record. And so far, he hasn't dug down into the details of the indictment, but he hasn't ignored it either. He has pointed out what he would do as president, and he's brought a vision forward in this area. And he has more credibility than anybody else running for president today to accomplish this goal of depoliticization of law enforcement.
Ken Cuccinelli, never back down, never back down. Thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.